Buccaneers are gonna win in week number 1. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 1-0 to start off the season. Hey, it wasn't pretty. I don't freaking care if it wasn't pretty. The Bucs win. This is a monumental win to start off this season. Golly, to be honest, this was a game that was back and forth like nobody's business. And the Bucs, had some positives, had some negatives. Ultimately, you felt like they probably did enough to win at the end of the day, and that's what happens. You came into this game, by the way, with your starting left tackle as Graham Barton, your starting center from last year. Your starting left guard was Michael Jordan, who just got elevated from the practice squad right before this game happened, and your starting center is your usual starting left guard, Ben Bredesen. And they held up enough, the offense did enough, the defense did enough to win this football game. Monumental win here for the Buccaneers in week number 1. Awesome stuff, guys. Let's talk real quick about this, okay? Offensively, Baker was up and down. He missed a couple of big throws throughout this game, but he was 17 of 32, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, sacked once. I honestly thought the offensive line held up okay, all things considered. Baker's pocket awareness was really solid as well. He had 5 carries for 39 yards. Also, so Baker was fine. He did have that game-winning touchdown to Emeka Egbuka. Such a great throw. Running the ball, things were kind of lackluster. Bucky had 14 carries for 37 yards. That was really the highlight of the rushing today. The Bucs finished with 23 carries, 101 yards, 4.4 yards per carry. Baker Mayfield had the majority of that with 39 yards rushing. He was the lead rusher today. Emeka Egbuka was a star. No question about it. Emeka Egbuka was a star today. 4 catches, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns on 6 targets. He had the game-winning touchdown, had an absolute dart from Mayfield as well during the game. Egbuka showed up, man. He showed up. He did a lot. He helped win the football game, quite frankly. He was just really darn good. Sterling Shepard had a couple of nice plays. 3 catches for 39 yards. Mike Evans has 51 receiving yards right now. So he is going to be, starting his journey to 1,000 receiving yards. Sterling Shepard, again, showed up a little bit. Bucky Irving had a receiving touchdown also. Defensively, the defense did enough to win. It wasn't pretty at the start. It was not pretty at the start. You started off with a 3-play, 65-yard touchdown drive for the Falcons at the very beginning of the game. The Bucs only gave up 13 points after that, okay? I will say, Penix, pretty solid looking quarterback. 27 of 42, 298 yards, 1 touchdown. The run defense stood up great for the Bucs today. Bijan Robinson was a menace in the receiving game. He had 100 receiving yards and a touchdown. Pitts had 59 yards. London had 55 yards. Ray McCloud had 51 yards. They passed the ball a ton in this game today. In fact, they just had a ton of offensive plays, period. Penix also had a rushing touchdown right at the end of the game. But, again, the offense, whenever the chips were down and it's like, hey, the Falcons just scored a touchdown to go ahead, scored a touchdown to go ahead here, right? The Bucs came back with a drive of their own, 2-minute warning drive type deal, went down, scored a touchdown of their own. The defense still was a little bit leaky, got it to a 44-yard field goal for the Falcons, but they missed it. They missed it. I don't care how you win. You still win, baby. It is what it is. You still win. You find ways to win. I know some people are going to say, well, if this didn't happen, and if this didn't happen, the Falcons would have won. I do not care. Because, yes, Younghoe Koo missed the game-winning field goal. Chase McLaughlin missed two kicks himself. He missed a field goal and an extra point. That was 4 points left on the board. Would have been 27-20 at that point. So, we can't play the would've, could've, should've type of game because it goes both ways here. And there were so many crazy calls at the end of this game that did go the Falcons' way. Whether you agree with it or not, at the end of the day, that's what happened, right? But the Bucs were able to overcome those calls, were able to get a little bit of luck at the end with a missed field goal, but you take that still. You take that every day of the week. The Bucs got a win, and that is what matters most. Awesome win for the Bucs to start off 1-0. There are things you need to improve on offensively. You need to get more consistent. You need to come out fired up at the beginning of the game and get a little bit more early on momentum, right? Defensively, Servassier Dennis started off horribly, finished pretty strong. And the pass rush did some good stuff, but we need to see a little bit more than just like Hassan Reddick and a little bit of Yaya Diaby in there. Penalties need to clean up a little bit as well, and the secondary got picked apart a little bit today, I should say, by Michael Penix Jr. So those are things that really need to clean up. Also, Chase McLaughlin, please, for the love of God, make your kicks going forward. The Bucs need you. The Bucs need you very, very, very badly. So, absolute crazy game here, guys. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win, and that's all that matters. You know, we can talk about some stuff later on, but at the end of the day, the Bucs won. That's what matters. Awesome win. Just love it. Love it. Falcons lose. Beautiful. You love to see it.